A goal day is an opportunity for the wing to take a day off, assuming we've met what our mission requirements are for either the month or the quarter. And in the case of Lakenheath, we do it on a quarterly basis. And instead what we wanted to look at were not only carry over some of the metrics we did on the previous goal day, which is things like CDC pass rates, fitness test pass rates, and things of that nature, but we really wanted to look at a metric called flying schedule effectiveness. Flying schedule effectiveness is kind of like the watch. So when you and I look at a watch, all we want to know is, hey, what time is it? And I can do that by looking outside and going, hey, we're flying airplanes and our airmen are being taken care of. But what I really care about as a commander is all the components of the watch that are all working together. Some of them you never know about. Some of them play a bigger role than others. But if I remove one component of the watch, then it won't work. It won't tell me what time it is. And flying schedule effectiveness allows us to dig down into the components of the watch, i.e. the wing. So we look at flying schedule effectiveness and we track, hey, are we taking off on time? Are we landing on time? Are the aircrew getting the training they need? And are the jets at the right health level where they need to be? And so for somebody in the ops and the maintenance group, they look at that and they go, hey, I get it. I know exactly what that means. But somebody maybe in the mission support group or the medical group says, well, what's my role in that? Why is that important to me? And my answer is, you're part of the watch, and let me tell you why. So if you're in the mission support group, let's say you're in the logistics readiness squadron, and you're a fuels technician, or you're in vehicle ops, let's say, and you're working on a fuel truck, and you do it wrong for some reason, we'll have less fuel trucks. That means we'll have less fuel delivered to the flight line, which means our airplanes may take off late because they spent more time waiting for gas. And that'll show up in flying schedule effectiveness. And so when I look at it and I go, hey, why did we take off late? They'll go, well, we took off late because we were waiting for fuel. Well, why were we waiting for fuel? Because the trucks were broken. Well, why were the trucks broken? Because our young airmen didn't have the right parts. Well, why didn't we have the right parts? Because they're on back order. Hey, now as the wing commander, I can go back to the supply system and say, I need more parts because it's affecting me on the flight line. So there's a lot of times we can use flying schedule effectiveness to grade the entire wing. The health of our aircrew. Do I have enough appointments available at the hospital? Are my doctors trained? Is the fuel being delivered on time? Are the pavements appropriately built? Like, is the runway healthy from civil engineering to logistics readiness squadron to the defenders to the medical group? So across the entire wing, we all play a piece of this watch. And that's why we use flying schedule effectiveness to grade how we're doing as an overall wing producing the flying schedule.